So this semester, we're working with Beulah. They are a retail consultant based out of Etobicoke. They mainly do work downtown Toronto, and they work with fairly big companies. One of the companies they work with is Brookfield Property Partners, and that kind of ties into what we're doing for them. We're making an ad campaign to promote the path, to get people back down there. Since COVID kind of slowed that down, there's been a huge decrease in traffic over the past year. So we're making an ad campaign to bring that traction back, hopefully get more cash flow for the retail stores down there, and potentially entice some new businesses, some new clients to come and rent out the vacancies to host their own business.
I think over the past few months, the biggest challenge that COVID-19 presented for us was restraining us from getting relevant field research, because it was something that's so unprecedented. I think even within our research phase, that was somewhere where this idea was very prominent, that even though we were digging for answers to similar scenarios, it was very hard to find anything relevant because it was something we haven't really experienced before.
This semester should have been a very personable one. Meeting with teammates, clients, and guest speakers, a screen can really take away from that. The challenge of working from home, managing your time, and staying invested without getting down and feeling stagnant was a huge hurdle.
The Media Studies program has taught me all about the media industry and has helped me navigate the field to decide on what career I would like to pursue after graduation.
Definitely just being able to take an idea and making it a reality. Like it's so easy to just be like, I'm very creative, here's my idea, go wild with it. But with this project, you actually have to bring it to life, and you have to actually kind of compartmentalize it, and you have to make it real.
The most rewarding part about working on this year's Emerge is working with a great group of fellow media studies students and watching our small ideas develop into full-fledged plans that could potentially be used by real clients one day.
Be prepared. You can't choose your team, but you can choose your attitude. We've been really lucky to have a motivated team that works super well together, but it could have easily been different. The biggest takeaway was that they were all once where we were as well. Especially with COVID, a lot of people are struggling to figure out what they're doing and how to do it the best that they can. But if you're open to constantly growing and dedicated to always bringing your best, you'll not only be a joy to work with, but a force to be reckoned with. James, our professor, was a huge mentor on that.
I think that my 4 years at Guelph Humber has helped me grow immensely, personally and professionally. We all have met some amazing people who will always root for us.
The Marketing Makeover Challenge is part of the overall Emerge project, and it really has become a key part of the fourth year experience in the University of Guelph Humber's Media Studies program.
The Chelsea Hotel is one of many hotels that are located within Toronto. And because of that, we had to work very hard at distinguishing ourselves from the other competitors that were not only in Toronto, but also in the GTA. We set ourselves apart from our competitors by really emphasizing or highlighting the messaging that the Chelsea Hotel is a family-friendly hotel.
We're so used to being face-to-face and seeing each other all the time in classes, but because of COVID, we've been having to schedule all of our meetings all online. But overall, the communication is actually stronger, so we gain that experience, the knowledge, and everything that comes with it. The advice that I would give is definitely sticking to your plan and getting everything done on time, because it's so easy to get lost, to lose track of your work.
Really get into the head of the person that you want to target. Who are they? How old are they? Where do they live? What do they like? What don't they like? By really getting back to the basics and trying to create a persona, you get to know your customers firsthand.
You have to make sure everything's scheduled properly and you get your stuff done on time. And communication is very important. What has been the most rewarding part of being a part of Emerge? Experience with working with a high-end hotel, gaining these skills, and working with people who are on a whole different level. That experience really has made me understand how to communicate.
So we are developing a media plan and campaign for the Georgetown Hospital Foundation, and that is going to be running between the periods of April to December of 2021. Overall, the foundation has been quite successful within their immediate community, but they're looking to really grow that community and to be able to tap into additional markets, namely with the city of Brampton. So our job is to show Brampton exactly why they should care about the Georgetown Hospital, to show them that we're all, a larger community, one large community rather than multiple separate cities, and we can all really support each other. And just lastly, how significant of an impact each donor and every dollar can have.
What we're trying to do is expand their donor base to outside of Georgetown, so places like Acton and West Brampton, and we're creating a marketing campaign for them to try to build that.
I have not only learned responsibility, time management, and all those skills that I listed before, but I would say that communication is a huge one. Being organized and being on top of who you're speaking to, where you need to keep this information to have it readily accessible, what information you need to share with your team. It is a huge responsibility and a great opportunity to be a team lead because you're learning all these skills, and on top of this, you're also planning the event, the pitching event. It's been a great opportunity for me.
I think the most valuable experience that we got from this is that none of us are really in the medical field or anything like that, so it's really pushing us out of our comfort zones to try something new, and that's something we can take into our future careers with us.
I got to speak to Peggy Strack, and she is essentially the coordinator for donor relations. So she helps to onboard new donors, helps to keep rapport and just keep up with existing donors. And one very key thing that she told me was just to network as much as possible, not only in the arena of donor relations, but also when it comes to going out and finding positions and finding a company of your choice when you're done at Guelph Humber.
I would say that, with the way things work when you're in person versus online, I personally feel that some things are better in person and some are better online. So even if they do decide to just go back, I think that they should allow students more of the ability to offer a way to get things done in their way, more freedom to collaborate in their own, whatever works for them. There's more of a creative flow when people are more comfortable like that, so.
Our client is Pantera Press, and they are a social purpose publishing house located in Australia. They're dedicated to great storytelling and good books, and they have asked us to help market 2 brand new books to the North American market.
Despite the current situation we're in where we have to work from home constantly, we haven't faced many challenges when it comes to trying to work together, trying to reach one another. We established times to meet weekly and platforms that we're going to use to try to contact one another.
This entire Emerge experience has definitely been able to provide me with valuable experience and knowledge that I will definitely be applying to my future career.
Providing us with a lot of hands-on experience during the program. A lot of the projects replicate sort of things that you'll be doing in the real world. So
all the connections I've built and the friendships I've made with so many amazing students and profs as well at GH. But I'm grateful for all of them, and I will always remember them.
So essentially what we're doing is we are pitching 4 different clients. We're split up into a couple of different teams. So there's 2 teams per client, and we are pitching as if we are public relations agencies.
So my team is CAMH, and so with a focus on youth specifically, we will show young people that their feelings matter, that their health matters, and that CAMH cares about those things and can help them get through it. So the most rewarding part of the pitch will be receiving feedback from real clients as a student.
So doing this now gives us a really great opportunity to learn more about what pitching a new client is like.
And then also having a fulsome communications plan before I graduate that I can say that I've created will be a very satisfying thing.
I think the biggest skills that I've learned while working on Emerge is just making sure that my group is all on the same page, even though our communications aren't in person, and that can be really tough.
But just in general, time management has been particularly difficult in a remote learning environment. Media Studies has been a great program. So things like writing a crisis plan, a communication plan, being a part of a mock news conference, those are things that you don't typically get to try before you're actually experiencing it and living it.
I've had so many great opportunities here at the University of Guelph Humber. I've had a couple of professors reach out to me with amazing opportunities that have really fulfilled me and gotten me farther than I think I ever would have, and has made my university experience this great experience. So I'm so glad that I chose it. The advice I'd give to next year's Emerge teams is probably just make sure you're communicating.
I think it's always easier said than done, but try not to procrastinate. The time really snuck up on us. And so make sure you just start working early, even if it's just little things like brainstorming. Get that work in early so that you're not getting too tired and burnt out, whether you're in an internship or in other courses, just so that you can manage your time a little bit better.
You know, utilizing your professors, if any maybe future students are watching this, utilizing the professors that you do have, because they are working in the field, they are very well connected. I think that Guelph Humber has just been an overall really great experience, and I wouldn't trade it for any other experience.
Hi, my name is Sophia Lukita, and I'm the team lead for my group, Core Connections. As a PR agency participating in the pitch, it is our job to convince Coca-Cola Bottling Canada to pick us to run their 2021 Holiday Red Fleet Truck campaign. COVID-19 has presented a lot of challenges, not just to my team, but to everyone. I'd say the most difficult part is not being able to all be in the same place at the same time, having to coordinate everyone's schedules and have your eyes almost burn out of your head after staring at your screen all day from Zoom calls is tiring. But the most rewarding part of my 2021 Emerge experience is being able to create a project with all my friends that is going to be amazing for my portfolio and for the future of my career. If I could give any advice to next year's Emerge teams, it would be don't be pessimistic even if we're still in the pandemic. Make the best of what you got, work hard, and I can guarantee you this will still turn out to be something you can be incredibly proud of and want to put in your portfolio.
We're crowning the winner today by a very tight, slight edge as Core Connections.
Guelph Humber has prepared me for my post-graduation by providing me with so many networking opportunities to fast-track my career exponentially. Without Guelph Humber, I don't think I would have ever majored in PR, and I wouldn't really know what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. My favorite GH memory is gonna be getting so close with the people in my specialization. Even though Guelph Humber is a smaller school, that means you're part of a tight-knit community and you become a little family. You also get that one-on-one experience with your professors that you don't always get at the bigger campuses. It's much more personable and you have so many more chances to succeed and do amazing things for the rest of your career.
Our team is focusing on creating a public relations request. We are completing a public relations plan, and this will include talking about target audiences, focusing on what PR tactics and tools we can do to help our company Sobeys focus on what they can really do to help promote and create awareness for Voila by Sobeys. We are really focusing on all of the Ontario families and really focusing on promoting what Voila does and how fresh and quality produce is delivered through Voila. And we are creating lots of campaigns to help inspire Ontario families to use Voila's services.
So our priority is always to instill and maintain trust in our client stakeholders. And after performing research for Sobeys Voila, we have tailored our PR strategies to fit the best interests of Voila's three main stakeholders, which are their customers, Sobeys employees, and company partners. Our goal is to make new and returning customers excited and confident about the Voila delivery experience. And we will achieve this through our communications plan by emphasizing that the Voila delivery service is a simple and convenient process that can be done either through the website or the app. And throughout our campaign, we've decided that the biggest focus we want to emphasize to Voila's customers is product quality and freshness.
This has really helped to develop my work ethic, as well as because we get the approval from Heath and we get all of his input on our previous assignments. It's really helped us push forward with this assignment so we can present our best work to Sobeys.
So, who is Sunshine PR? I'm Sylvian. I founded Sunshine PR in 2018 after finding that there was a lack of representation for women in the leadership positions in the industry. I wanted to create a company that valued diversity, inclusion, and representation for women. So, enter Sunshine PR. 2 years after I took the initial leap to start my own business, Sunshine PR is a female-owned and operated PR agency specialized in the lifestyle sector. We are a force to be reckoned with. Sunshine PR's mission is simple. We want to help brands that we know and love thrive by executing compelling campaigns that we know will entice your target audiences.
At Sunshine PR, we actively utilize data analytics as the framework of development with an equal attention to aesthetic details to please your target audience.
At Sunshine PR, we offer a range of services to assist you. This includes social media. Our social media team will help you maximize your brand's social platforms by offering services to help you boost engagement, as well as technical expertise to create content that speaks to your target demographic. Market research. Our team is happy to offer reporting and updates regarding market trends and consumer consumption based on the needs of your brand. Event planning. We love to throw a great party. The team is always happy and eager to assist with various events, all the way from planning to execution. And PR and media relations are core aspects of the services we offer.
After gathering information, we were able to develop a well-rounded plan that is centered on connection and incentive for your long list of future travelers waiting for a post-COVID-19 world without rules and regulations on where they are capable of going. This led us to pitch Sunwing Social. This concept centers around a rebrand and a relaunch of your existing app. One element will be our Sunwinners mini games that allows the user to accumulate points that can later be used towards discounts on their trip. The overall goal is to incentivize future travelers to have Sunwing be their first choice for their travel needs. Another element added to the app are chat rooms. Here, customers are able to engage with one another about travel experiences, recommendations, destinations, and more. Travel is often a way for people who may never have met to connect with one another. Now more than ever, connection is important. A mutual interest in traveling can still bring people together. We still want Sunwing to assist in building those bonds. The lack of physicality should not limit people from the experience and connection that traveling allows. Here, you are able to see what the new format of the app would be. The current layout is simplistic in nature with the heavy presence of orange. The new version will still maintain your standout bright orange branding, but with a more modern layout. With close to 4.5 stars on the App Store and Google Play, we know your customers utilize and enjoy the app. These updates will allow for the same continued services that travelers enjoy, but with elements that could be used without having your next trip planned. Gathering points and having conversation does not require a booking. This will have Sunwing maintaining positive relevance during these turbulent times.
And that's all she wrote. Thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to hopefully working alongside you to fulfill this exciting campaign.